The following program was produced by the Theosophical Society in America.
Thank you, Marina, for that flattering introduction. Thank you all for being here. And I'd really like to thank Betty Bland for asking me to give this talk. This is a very meaningful moment for me, and I hope that I can make it meaningful for all of you, too. My first direct contact with the society happened in this room. I came, and I'm pretty sure it was during a summer national gathering, to a lecture by Dr. Stephan Heller. And it was on the subject of freedom, and he related this to ideas and Gnosticism. And it was a very, very wonderful talk, and I'm pretty sure that it played a big role in engaging me with the society. It really hit me at a deep level. And when I came in here, it wasn't just him, and it wasn't just his talk, but there was an energy that I could feel in the room. You know, I could feel a strong sense of connection between everybody that was in here, and it was like a family. And I know it's already been said several times throughout this gathering and probably other ones, but to me it felt like I was coming home. So, why am I a theosophist? I think it would be good to begin with a definition of terms. What do we mean when we say the word theosophist? Because there are different ways that the term can be understood. There's a student of theosophy, and there's sort of the interpretation of a student of modern theosophy as put forth by Madame Blavatsky and those who came after her. There's the ancient wisdom itself, sort of divine consciousness that can be reached by many. And then there's theosophist in the sense of being a member of the society. And I think it's only fitting, being that I'm the member services coordinator, that this is a members talk, and that we're all gathering here as members, that I particularly address being a member of the Theosophical Society. But I think there will also be a lot of overlap, too, because I don't really think that you can separate the two completely. The short answer to the question, it's a very difficult question to answer. For one, because the answer is something that I, for one, feel deep in my heart, and I'm sure that many of you in here can say the same thing. So it can be very difficult to articulate something that you feel so deeply, but I really do. But the simple answer is why I joined, actually, was the three objects. The three objects of the Theosophical Society are really what pulled me in. And it's almost a year ago that I was told that I was going to be doing this talk, so I've had a lot of time to reflect. And in that time, there are a lot of patterns that have emerged. And I found when I looked back on my life and the gradual contact that I made with theosophy and with the society, that my path followed the three objects in a way, starting with the third, moving on to the second, and then arriving at an understanding of the first object. What's so wonderful about the three objects to me is their universality. They speak of principles that almost anybody can connect with. The first object itself contains the word universal. It speaks of humanity as a universal brotherhood. The pursuit of religion, philosophy, or science, taken separately or together, is something that attracts a lot of people. You know, we have these questions inside of us. Why are we here? What is here? Things like that. And the three objects can be approached on so many different levels, too, I find. I liken them in some ways, and this may be a bit flattering to the society, but it's worth it, to the Four Noble Truths of Buddhism. Buddhism's a very deep philosophy. It's one that you can spend an entire lifetime studying, practicing, getting to know better, but it's all really based on these four simple ideas. And I find the same thing with the three objects, that the more time you spend with them, contemplating them, practicing them, the deeper they go, and it's almost like a never-ending rabbit hole, I've found. So we all have different stories about how we first heard of theosophy and how we were drawn into the society, and I really like hearing people's different stories. And they're always very personal, and I always feel when people tell me not only that I've gotten to know the other person, but that I've gotten to know the society a little better, because quite often when I hear another story about this, there's some aspect of the society or of theosophy that they see that I didn't see. So I'm really going to enjoy exploring the subject. People have asked me, when was the first time you ever heard of theosophy? And I think it goes pretty far back for me. First, I'd like to say, and this is an understatement, but I'm no Ramana Maharshi. But I think when I trace all of this back as far as I can go, a lot of this started for me with a fear of death that I had when I was younger. I'm not even sure what brought the idea into my mind to begin with, but when I was younger, I used to have this really intense, like, what's going to happen after I die? The world's going to just keep going on without me? And I wasn't even able to think of like myself perishing or disappearing. Instead, I kind of had these grim images of myself in the ground, still conscious and awake somehow, while the world was going on around me. And so in second grade, when my class visited the school library, and a friend of mine ran up to me showing me this book called Real Ghosts by Daniel Cohen. This jumped out at me. This was really fascinating for me. And I took the book from him and I leafed through it, and I found that, there were photographs in there that supposedly depicted ghosts. And this really intrigued me. Okay, so there might be something to ghosts, and what is a ghost? And I read this book, and the book investigated the issue from all different angles, from the angle of parapsychology. So it approached it sort of scientifically. But my investment in this was really visceral. I think the thing that really drove me into this was this emotional need to understand what happens after death, if anything. So I read the book and I studied it, and no study of ghosts in the paranormal is really complete without some mention along the way of Madame Blavatsky. Because before founding the society, she was involved with the spiritualist movement. She attended seances and she debunked ones that were frauds, but she also maintained that there was some real phenomenon going on behind this. There was really something to this. And I think that's probably the first time I saw her name was in this book. And they must have mentioned the Theosophical Society, of course. They didn't go into it very deeply. But I went from there to just devour everything I could find on all subjects that connected, because somewhere along the line, maybe a book mentioned UFOs too, so I studied everything I could about UFOs. I studied psychic phenomena, all these things which I can attribute to one understanding of the hidden laws of nature. The third object, just to get it out there and to state it, is to investigate unexplained laws of nature and the powers latent in humanity. But I would say, and I really can't help when I look back, but to also attribute this to like the 7 human principles, and to see this in the light of that. And so in terms of how this all relates to our theme, Joy Mills, in the little piece that she wrote for us for our opening, mentioned that there's different ways of understanding nature, and one of them is human nature. And I think that's really the level at which I connect with the objects. But this was very comic, sort of. Or it was at the level of the desire body, the astral body. I had a deep emotional need to understand these things. I was also very fascinated by it. I remember staying up at night and watching TV shows like Sightings and getting the life scared out of me. Very engaging at an emotional level, so very, very visceral. But this progressed, this moved on, because I think underneath it all there was a desire to understand, a desire to see how all of this maybe fit together with everything else that was going on, with things that my teachers in school taught me, and vice versa. And so I was very fortunate to have parents who were understanding and supportive of basically any effort that I made to explore anything. I was never told by my parents, don't go there. In fact, my parents really weren't very religious. But I think I should spend some time explaining my parents, because it's not like there was an absence of religion in my household. It just wasn't something that was there really until I asked for it. My father was in seminary to become a Catholic priest up until he met my mother. So he had some very religious underpinnings, but he had moved away from that. And by the time that I came along, he was working in a largely scientific capacity. He studied chemistry and physics and business in college, and he worked for companies usually doing chemical analysis, environmental analysis. So he also had a very scientific approach to life. And I found that these things complemented each other as I was brought up. And it wasn't until I attended a daycare that was run out of a church, and I went home and asked my parents, why don't we go to church? That religion was ever really a big part of our family. But as soon as I brought that question up, I started going to church. My dad brought me to church. And everything that he learned in seminary came out as he taught me what it was to be a Catholic. I attended catechism, just like everybody else, but I had a tendency to ask some of the really annoying questions. I'm sure some of you can relate to this. I was the person who asked, am I supposed to turn the other cheek or seek an eye for an eye? You know, clarify this for me. Just wanted to understand. My mother, on the other hand, never struck me as religious, but more spiritual, and she approached life that way. She was very open to everything, and the first set of tarot cards that I ever saw was one that my mother owned, and she used to just give them to me when I was a baby and just let me play with them. So I'm very thankful for the parents that I had because they were very supportive in these efforts. And none of them ever thought twice when I would bring home these books about UFOs and ghosts and everything. In fact, they really both helped to fuel my understanding. And this is where we move into the second object, to encourage the comparative study of religion, philosophy, and science. Now, I had kind of a fantastical bent when I studied these things. I would throw myself into it. I would ask the questions, and I would weigh things. But I would also take off with some of the ideas that I had, and I would share them with my father. And one of the things that I really appreciate about him and his support is that he would temper some of those ideas with what he knew from science. And he would do it in a way that wasn't condescending, but in a way that imparted these truths to me. He said, well, you know, this idea maybe should be looked at again. So very scientific, but yet at the same time, it was him that first told me about the human aura. I remember in one of the conversations that we were having in the car, he told me what the human aura was, and he told me there's this light that radiates from humans, and it has to do with their health. And this just really, really blew my mind. This was amazing. When I look back, after sort of outgrowing the sensationalistic aspect of exploring paranormal phenomenon, I find that parapsychology in particular, it is comparative study. We're taking something that was traditionally the realm of either religion or of folklore, you know, the spirit world, and they're investigating it scientifically to try and understand what is really going on here. And there's an emphasis here on approaching it with an open mind. You know, you may have a theory about what's going on, but you test that theory. And this was very important. This was very important. So this I relate to the principle of manas, or mind. It had graduated from an emotional approach to a mental approach, one of reason, thinking, logic, putting the pieces together. And I think the most important thing at the time for me was that the picture of the world that I was putting together was consistent within itself. You know, I can't believe this if science tells me otherwise, but at the same time, I have to be open to that over here. So I really appreciated that. And I think it was at this level that I first approached the Theosophical Society. I remember the first theosophical book that I ever read, I didn't even realize it was a theosophical book, but I was just really drawn to it when I picked it up, was by Maria Parison. It was Angels and Mortals. Beautiful book. There were many contributors to the book on the subject of devas, because this is something else that interested me. A line of consciousness and evolution parallel to humanity, but yet different, one that we don't normally see. And the next theosophical book that I encountered was A.E. Powell's The Astral Plane. I appreciated this book quite a bit because by this time I had read about the astral plane, I had read about the astral body, but it wasn't until this theosophical book that I understood how deep some of this could go. The treatment of it was very balanced, And it helped me to understand a lot of important things. It helped me to put this level of consciousness in its proper context. In other words, there are a lot of other sources that bandy the astral plane about, like, this is where it's at, everybody. And I appreciated the way that A.E. Powell, in his compilation, this was also a compilation of other theosophical works, helped me to, and it gave me a vocabulary for a lot of the things that I was experiencing too. You know, there are realizations that start forming in our minds. And another thing that's really great about the society is the way that we come together in sort of a mutual support to give each other a vocabulary or a new understanding of these concepts. And I appreciated that greatly. As Marina mentioned when she introduced me, the first activity that I was involved in here was the Theosophical Book Group. I think it was brand new at the time. And I helped to open it up, and I got to know some of the people that came here regularly. And it was a really wonderful thing. And this was when I started to experience the first object. The first object being to form a nucleus of the universal brotherhood of humanity without distinction of race, creed, sex, caste, or color. I took this object for granted at first. I did, and I overlooked its importance. And I think it's because at first I approached it at an intellectual level. And really the idea, the central idea of the first object is pretty simple to understand. It's saying that we're all one family. And there are a lot of logical and scientific supports for this. Well, for one, if you look around at humans, there are more similarities than there are differences. Our genome is so similar, just very logical, and I thought, okay, yeah, that's great. And the thing that I thought made the Theosophical Society unique was the comparative study, really. This was something that I hadn't found anywhere else to quite the same degree. And when I came here, the second object is where I thought it was at. But in some of those meetings that we had in the book club, I started hearing from people that the first object is what's most important about the Theosophical Society. And that actually surprised me at first. Here we are studying these books that talk about deep philosophical concepts, you know, understanding the world around us, ideas that I'd never heard explored in seriousness anywhere else. And you're telling me that the most important aspect is the first object, the brotherhood. And it wasn't until I experienced the object from the heart level, took it into my heart, that I could really understand its depth and what it means. And at that point, its depth became fathomless. I started to realize that this is everything. And it started to begin with the kinship that I felt with the people that were part of the study group. I noticed that I really started to look forward to these meetings once a week. And in fact, one of the reasons that I started volunteering here wasn't necessarily out of selflessness, but it was, I need to find a way to spend more time here because this recharges my batteries. I forged a real connection with the people here that I hadn't been able to forge with anybody else. And it's safe to say that I had found my family here. I felt a deeper connection here than I had with my parents, than I had with my best friends through life. It was completely inexplicable. And coming to this understanding of the first object was transformative. It revolutionizes your outlook because you start to realize that it all stems from the truth that all is one. Not just that we're all the same, that we're on equal footing, but that we're all one. And you can take this even further, not just that humanity is one, but humanity is one with the planet that we live on. Humanity is one with the animal kingdom, in a sense. We're all connected. I'm one with this podium, in a way. I'm one with you. I'm one with the lights. I'm one with the Eiffel Tower. And it changes the orientation of the other objects when you come to understand it at this level, when you start to come from the heart, which has a capacity for understanding things that the mind doesn't have. And I find it quite interesting that when I look at the seal of the Theosophical Society, one of the central symbols is the interlaced triangles, and that same symbol is used in the symbol for the heart chakra in the Hindu system. you also see the interlaced triangle. I really don't think that that's an accident. Whether it was intended purposefully or whether it happened that way synchronistically, it's very important that that symbol's at the heart of the Theosophical Society, because we come together at the level of the heart. The heart is where spirit integrates with matter. It's where our higher consciousness integrates with the body, etc. Very important. And so now I'd like to go back and revisit the other objects and explore how a deep understanding of brotherhood changes the perspective on everything. Because when you understand brotherhood, you become oriented towards service. This is when we start to come out of ourselves, when we start to recognize the other and the ways that we're interconnected. Our desires to gain for ourselves, even if that's just to gain understanding, even if it's a benevolent selfishness, we start to understand that there's a need to reach out to others and to give to others what we've gotten. Because really, I've heard this saying elsewhere, you can't keep it unless you give it away. We need to share these things. We're here to support each other. So in this light, the third object, why are we studying the hidden laws of nature if it's not for our own personal understanding and if it's not to satisfy a thirst inside of us? I really think it's because an understanding of the hidden laws of nature gives us better sets of tools for serving others. One example that comes to mind is karma. We may originally approach the idea of karma because we're interested in how we can improve our circumstances, perhaps in the afterlife or in the next life. But when we understand karma from this same level, from this heart level, the central message of it comes again, our interconnectedness. The causes that we put out affect others, and it helps us to understand in deeper ways just how that is, why that is, the reasons for it. And we start to learn not only how to serve others, but how to serve the evolution of consciousness. The greatest service, in a way, is to serve the universe. But even in serving ourselves in this way, we're serving others. Everything that we can do to grow and to improve ourselves adds to the ability to serve others. It brings energy to our efforts. One of the other talks that I've given is thought power. And I zeroed in on this subject specifically because there are lots of messages out there about thought power. And they're not necessarily oriented towards serving others. We saw this in the video that we watched yesterday, the Amit Goswami video. He was talking about the fad that emerged. He said it began in the 70s, but I'm sure there have been echoes of it all over time. People trying to manifest things for themselves using thought power. But really, I think the essential truth behind thought power is that we are what we think. What we think is what we become and what we do, and thereby we create the world. And then there's the 7 principles. When we understand what goes into the constitution of a human being, whether you understand these principles as objective realities, whether you think we actually have a sphere of energy surrounding us, or whether you understand this from a viewpoint of symbolism or psychology, the end result is all the same. The more we come to understand ourselves, the more we come to understand others. And we also come to a deeper understanding of the reality that we're a microcosm of the whole. Everything that we do to change ourselves changes the world directly. There's a direct connection there. And finally, it dawned on me that brotherhood itself is a power latent in humanity. It's something that not everybody can practice fully. We have to keep working at it. And it only takes one look at the world around us to see that the world is in dire need of this. Everything that we see going on in the world that's negative, that causes suffering, can be traced back to a need for greater brotherhood, for greater understanding and recognition of the fact that everything I do to you, I also do to myself. This goes both ways. I think it also bears mention that we often think of the first object as it relates to us as members of the society. We talk in the special sense of brotherhood among members because we're here to form a nucleus. But a friend of mine that I respect very greatly once pointed out that it's only a nucleus, just one. And I think the idea is to recognize that there's a greater nucleus formed by all of humanity. And the connections that we forge with each other here at the National Gathering, at our lodges and study centers, or even through the Theosophical community, are something that we really need to try to carry with us. We need to extend this out as far as we can. Widen the circle. Every step that we can take to do that improves the world. To revisit the second object, this is, I think, another way of recognizing the unity behind everything. The reason that we're able to engage in a comparative study of religion, science, and philosophy is because you can't really separate the three. A disciplined scientist will focus in their professional efforts on the hard science. But I think as human beings, we can't help but bring these other aspects into the mix. When we look at the results of a scientific study, we can't help but ask about its meaning. And we live in a very interesting time today with technology advancing so rapidly that the ethical questions connected with the things that we're exploring are coming at us at a breakneck pace. The question of abortion is a timely one. What's going on there? What can science tell us about that? But it also seems that what drives that question is religion, and then philosophy as well. So there's a holistic thing that's going on here. You can't break these things apart. It's very good to understand the ways in which these lines of inquiry are separate and specialized. But the importance is to recognize why they're connected and why we need to engage in this comparative study. And one reason is that everything that we do to further the study of any of these areas is a contribution made to all of humanity. And the object here is to increase our collective understanding of ourselves, of the world around us, of what's possible, and not just what's possible, but now that we've established that this is possible, should we do it? Is there a need to do this? What will the effects be? To find those answers, we have to turn to philosophy. Philosophy gives us a set of tools to help understand both religion and science. Comparative study is also an act of brotherhood. We find oftentimes that in these specialized fields, I think probably especially in the higher echelons, in academia where you get more and more specialized and you get focused more and more on your little area, that occasionally we get too caught up in the differences and in the disagreements because my line of inquiry says this. Oh, but my line of inquiry says this. But when we make an effort to bring these things together and to understand how this piece fits with that piece, that's brotherhood. You have to come from a place of brotherhood, for example, to be somebody like Bishop Spong, to challenge everything that all of the authorities in your area of expertise are saying, and to say, look over here at the opposite camp. We're so used to this idea that religion and science have to be at odds. And yesterday, Ralph Hannon helped us to explore the question of why that is, where it's appropriate to bring these things together. But I think the most important thing is to remember that it is appropriate to make this effort. And not only between different disciplines, but especially I find from one religion to the other, because religions are areas that engage us at a soul level, but also at an emotional level. And a lot of these ideas become deeply seated, and we all know that they cause a great deal of conflict in the world. So absolutely, any effort that we make in comparative study is the practice of brotherhood as well. There's a beauty to why we've chosen these three lines of inquiry that I see. You can put science and religion at opposite ends of a spectrum. Science being focused on what is demonstrable time and again, what is provable, and in a sense what's absolute, whereas religion tends to address that which we can't really touch. You can't see God. You can't see angels, unless you're Jeffrey Hodgson. But what brings these two lines of inquiry together is the philosophy. Philosophy is the thread that binds them together. Philosophy has been used to support religion, and it's been used to understand what we discover in science. It brings everything together, and it's the focal point. What I've learned as I've thought for the last year about this talk is that the true depth of the three objects is unwritten. We have what's written down, and then there's what comes out with their practice, with experiencing them, and meditating upon them. When it comes to membership in the Theosophical Society, I'd like to point out that the only requirement for membership, aside from being of the legal age of consent and paying your dues, is to be in sympathy with the three objects. So coming back to the question of why am I a theosophist? It's because when I came here and finding that the three objects have such significance, to know that there is an organization that's completely focused on those objects, but yet balanced by the freedom of thought that we offer our members, which opens up channels for creativity for each of us to do this in our own way, is everything. Because there's no other organization in the world that I have found that addresses these issues in quite the same way, with quite the same depth. And I've come to find people here that give it everything that they have. Presidents of the Theosophical Society volunteer their time. This is something that they do as a service. In coming to know everybody in this room that I've spoken with over the last few days, I've seen subtle ways in which these ideas and these practices affect our lives and everything that we do. We can't help but carry these things with us into the world. And I often hear people ask the question, just what is it that we do as a society? What is our thing? What is our niche? We're struggling to find our niche, and I don't think we are. I think we've found it. I think from there, the only challenge that we have is putting it out there in a way that people can connect with. That's our challenge.
Amen.
Thank you. I just find that everything that we do pretty much speaks for itself. And when it comes to what is it to be a theosophist, a student of theosophy, I think that the three objects contain the distilled essence of theosophy. You have the secret doctrine. We have a whole library of books downstairs. And I think that all of the vast volumes that have been written about it have some reflection in the three objects. You can find it there if you look. And it's really good, I think, to keep it simple. So I'm a theosophist because to unite with others who sympathize with these ideals is not only to come home, but it really is, in a true and deep way that may be hard to see sometimes, but in a very real way, we're improving the world by improving ourselves. Whether or not the rest of the world recognizes it, to me, is somewhat immaterial. I think the point is that we do this work for its own sake. We do it because it needs to be done. And it's also important to honor all of the ways in which other organizations, other individuals throughout the world do this same work. Another thing I think of when people ask, what does the society do? Is I think of some of the great people throughout history who have been members of the Theosophical Society or who have been influenced by theosophy and the great things that they've taken upon themselves to do. Mohandas Gandhi was a member of the Theosophical Society, and he was contacted by theosophists. It was a theosophist that gave him his copy of the Bhagavad Gita, and I'm sure that his engagement with the society played a great role in what he did. It was mentioned earlier in this week that Albert Einstein looked to the secret doctrine whenever he needed inspiration. I think that's important, and I think that's telling too. We've just learned recently that the Dalai Lama was influenced by theosophy. There are all these great people whose own actions, again, are self-evident, that were influenced by theosophy. So really, I think the main question, I shouldn't be up here talking about why I'm a theosophist, because the real question to me is why not? When I look at everything that I see being done, not just in this organization, but I also have to give a shout out to everybody who doesn't necessarily join and affiliate with the organization, but yet who resonates with these principles. Because again, while we do form a nucleus, we are all one human family. And we need to recognize and honor this oneness wherever we see it. Wherever we see it. Thank you very much.